Because Rishi Sunak is out of the country, Deputy Prime Minister Oliver Dowden took his place, and he really needs to learn that the problem with trying to rewrite history in the 21st century is that people can still read the original version. For example,
the SNP promised to build a new Scotland. I don't know whether she's aware, but the SNP have been in power for 13 years.
Motherfucker, so have you! So that applies to every promise that you make as well, from levelling up to hospitals. Just because your party changes leader 3 times a year doesn't mean you get a clean slate. And when he's attacked on NHS waiting lists,
The Right Honourable Lady seems to forget a crucial fact. The United Kingdom experienced an unprecedented pandemic. Right before COVID, GP satisfaction was high.
there were 4.4 million people on the NHS waiting list before the pandemic began, one of the consequences of you guys being in power for 10 years.
If she cares that much about access to our healthcare, why is she opposing our minimum service levels?
When you say maintaining minimum service levels, what you mean is your new laws which let you fire nurses who go on strike, but those nurses are going on strike because there aren't minimum service levels. 8 out of 10 nursing shifts are understaffed. Remember last summer when the ambulance service was on the brink of collapse with 12-hour queues outside hospitals? Nothing to do with strikes, just life in Tory Britain. Now when he's questioned on the impact of Brexit on the economy, he says,
We have one of the fastest growth rates in the whole of the G7 since Brexit. And
now that's crazy for 3 reasons. 1, according to the government's experts, Brexit has reduced our economy by 4%. 2, we only just avoided a recession. 3, according to even the Tory graph, we had the worst growth in the G7. Now with today's news that Stellantis, the car group behind Peugeot, Vauxhall, Fiat and Citroën, saying that Brexit trade barriers are going to cause significant job losses in the UK, he says,
one of the best ways of getting behind industry in this country is get behind the trade deals we're striking with many countries around the world.
your own government experts say that those trade deals won't even come close to making up for the damage of Brexit. And when he's challenged on the effect of Brexit on the cost of living
That it's
crisis,
only because of the strength of our United Kingdom that we're able to afford the sort of interventions, for example, that we've had with the cost of living.
your own experts say that Brexit is costing the UK government £40 billion a year, so there'd be more money to help people with the cost of living if you hadn't done Brexit. This is all public knowledge. You can't keep lying to us.